Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkerverse. This week, because you guys don't seem to get enough of them, joining the Naruto Shippuden, Madara, Itachi, and the latest Sharingan Homescreen setup with a score of over 490, I bring you guys the Akatsuki themed Itachi Uchiha Homescreen. This is going to be another one in my series on how to customize your home screen like a pro. A series where I show you how you can easily and quickly get these stunning minimalistic setups on your Android phones. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out the previous episodes. And following that format, I'm going to show you how you can take a basic home screen setup and turn it into something like this. But before we get started, if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure you like and subscribe to help support the channel. And don't forget to submit your live wallpaper and home screen requests right from within the Epic Live Wallpaper app. Just head to the live section and then click on the request button. And remember to boost your favorite ones using both the heart and the booster buttons here. So here he is, surrounded by his iconic crows, Itachi Uchiha within a Akatsuki themed home screen. Not only are we sporting the group's colors across the setup, from the vertical icons to that bold banner at the bottom, but we also have ourselves a custom Akatsuki battery indicator. This setup will be running Nova Launcher using KWGT widgets, and to complete the look, I'll be using the Hex Installer for system-wide customization. The link for these and everything else that you're going to need are going to be in the description below. Now, as a quick note, if you want that full screen edge to edge look for your home screen setup without those ugly signal bars, then make sure you disable the notification bar within Nova Launcher settings. And to get this comfy icon layout, make sure to head to Nova's home screen settings and change the grid size to 5 across and 11 down. And to really clean up your home screen, I highly recommend you turn off icon labels, increase your icon size, as well as disabling your home screen dock. Now that we have that out the way, the icon pack that we're using in this setup to match the red and white hues of the Akatsky is the Red Mia pack. Just simply head to Nova's look and feel section and set the pack as your system icons. And before we go any further, make sure you grab this unique wallpaper from my very own custom creation app. Just simply head to the live video section and you'll find it there. And remember, if you have any wallpaper suggestions of your own, make sure to let me know from right within the app itself and boost the ones that you want to see next. Next up, these awesome KWGT widgets. But before we get into them, we need to make sure that we enable Widget Overlapping. You can find this at the bottom of Nova Launcher's home screen section. Just simply make sure to enable both of these options here. Now that we have that out the way, the first widget of the setup, replacing your standard app dock, is this bold interface, not only indicating the weather and time, but also giving you quick access to your phone's essential apps, the phone messages and music. Courtesy of the KWGT element pack is element 3. So let's start by loading in the KWGT layout to our home screen, and then we want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now for a quick guide on KWGT manipulation, make sure you check out the video in the top right corner. Now with this widget, let's start by first adjusting its size, so all of its different elements fit onto the canvas. Just simply head to the layer tab and adjust it here. Just keep in mind while you're resizing, to get the widget to stretch all the way to the edge of your screen, simply long press it on your home screen and toggle the padding option. Now just finish up resizing the widget. So by default, the music icon opens up the Samsung Music Player, but by heading into the Shortcuts tab, you can actually reassign this to open up anything else, such as I'm doing here to link it to Spotify. Now as a final tip, if you want to stop the KWGT interface from opening anytime you touch the widget, just simply head into the Touch tab and make sure to select and delete this action here. Now for the second widget of the setup, this custom Akatsuki battery level indicator. For this, the first thing you need to do is download the Akatsky symbol, which I've linked in the video description below. Next, we want to load in a new KWGT layout to our home screen, and within the customization app, we want to click on the Create button. Now that we have a blank canvas available, let's load in the Akatsuki image. Simply using the plus button in the top right corner, we want to add in a new image item. Next, let's head into it and load in our custom image. Now don't worry too much if the image looks a bit blurry at first, as by the time we're done, it will look a lot clearer. At this point, feel free to adjust the image's size as you wish. Next, let's head back and add in a progress item to the widget. Lucky for us, by default it's already set up to indicate your phone's battery level. So now, let's head into the progress bar and then its style tab, and here we want to adjust its size and height so it's perfectly overlapping our image. And once you're done resizing and aligning it, head over to the color tab and make sure to change the filter from normal to multiply. This is basically going to overlay the battery bar onto our image, so as the battery drains, so will the color. And as a final tweak here, I've also changed the background color to a dark grey. Now all that's left to do is play around with the widget's size and padding until you get to a look that you're happy with. And wrapping up this setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across the whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. And alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. If you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure you like and subscribe to help support the channel. And if you have any theme suggestions or requests, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. See you next time on Into the Parkerverse.